Okay guys, let's talk for just a minute. Today is Saturday. I am at a Easter extravaganza. So this is actually happening a little north of where my wife and I live, but this is for the church that we attend. My wife is stepping into a role helping with outreach and missions and really her passion, where she really feels passionate. My passions are taking me to all different places, mainly in telling story through video. So this is great because we're now getting to the place where, oh look at that, the police are letting the kids turn on the lights and siren. I love cops that do that. Helps them to, helps kids to see that police are not monsters. The cool part about this opportunity for us right now is that God's resetting a lot of things in our heart and in our minds. He's enabling us to see that we weren't crafted for a singular point of service, but rather a multi-point of service. So in other words, what I'm saying is we spent 20 years doing youth ministry, but that's not our identity. Our identity is that we are loved and saved by Christ. So in that identity, we can do lots of different things, and his gifts that he's put inside of us change and morph over time. And that doesn't mean that the change and morphing that we go through will keep us in the same spot. It doesn't mean that it'll move us. It means that he's changing us and he's progressing us. I haven't really been able to talk a lot about it on the channel because I've wanted to do this very lovingly and very gracefully, and following God's path for my wife and I. But my wife and I are moving to a different church. We've been going to the same church for the last 6 or 7 years. And then we were at the previous church before that for like 15 years. So we don't move churches very often, and it really is only when God is moving in us. And this move is a little different because it's pulling us out of the ministries that we were in before and putting us into ministries that we weren't before. So my wife is stepping into an outreach opportunity, which means that she's responsible, or going to be responsible here soon, for outreach and mission opportunities and helping to craft and create those and empower people to step into those roles. So that's very exciting for her. And for me, I'm learning that my identity isn't locked into student ministry alone, but my identity is locked into Christ. So what that means is I can do more than just serve as a youth pastor. I can do more. Not that that's not a lot, but there are other things that God has enabled me to do. And that thing right now is telling story through video. And so I'm excited about that. I get the opportunity to tell story through video, and he's changing my perspective on who I am in him, which is the important thing. Now, a lot of people get very frustrated when people move churches. I think that's fair when you move churches in an unhealthy way. When you move churches in a healthy way, I think that that's fine. You know, when you look at, and if you're not Christian, just bear with me for a second here. If you are Christian, you look at the Bible and you see how the early church was and how Paul moved around. He wasn't at a single church trying to grow that, and I'm not in any way comparing myself to Paul. What I'm saying is, I think God moves and you follow him. And so if that means he moves you into a place and you stay there for 50 years of your life, then you do that. If he moves and he moves you to 3 places in 50 years, you do that. If he moves you to 5 places in 50 years, every 10 years, you do that. The point is, you do what God is leading you to do. You check it, make sure that you're hearing him right, but that's what you do. So that's my Christian spiel for the day. That's what we're doing out here today. It's beautiful out here. It's a little windy. I don't know if you can hear that in the mic, but it's a little windy. It's kind of shaking the camera a little bit even. Yeah, but anyway, I'm excited about spring, excited about these opportunities, and I am getting ready to head back inside. By the way, I have a headache right now. All right, I'm heading inside. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Been trying to record a little bit here, and my buddy Chase back there is not exactly happy with me trying to record. Are you, Chase? Told you. He just doesn't want me to get any good audio. Right, Chase? Right? So I thought. Chase is done barking at me now, so now I can actually talk to you guys like a civilized human being without Chase going ape crap next to me. Right now, I am trying to get my head around what the spring and summer months are going to look like for us. Lots of things that I need to get done, lots of things that I want to do around the house, in the yard, getting things organized, structuring life a little bit better, knocking some things out that I haven't been able to do for a while. So that's what I'm trying to get to do right now. I'm not really sure what order to do things in. I think that's my biggest issue, is what order to do things in. On top of that, I have other jobs that are coming up. Those jobs are going to eat up some serious amounts of time. So just trying to figure out how to get all that in. I think bigger than that is all of my goals that I started out this year. I started out this year focused on losing weight, focused on getting up and being more productive, focused on doing things like sleeping when I can instead of sleeping when I have to. And to be honest with you, I've kind of fallen back to the comfort foods and the comfort position instead of just pushing myself through. And I feel it. Any of you out there who have done this, where you've eaten healthier, you've changed your lifestyle, and then reverted back to something that wasn't so healthy, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You feel that lethargic, depression. I'm telling you right now, I dropped almost all carbs for my life for a good period of time, and I was happier, I was more energetic, I was going to the gym, I was hitting it harder, I was doing everything better than I was when I was eating crap. And I didn't really notice this symptom when I was younger. Right? When I was younger, I could kind of push through and just manage through all that. But right now, I am seriously not doing well with the way my body processes all this garbage that you can get when you're running around and you're busy and you're trying to get things done. So I need to focus back on that this weekend. I've been saying it for a while. But this weekend, I really want to try. Tomorrow is Sunday morning. Tonight, Saturday night, either tonight or tomorrow morning getting to the gym, or even tomorrow night getting to the gym, and then going Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. Thursday, I wouldn't go in the morning because I have a late night Thursday night, so I want to be rested as I can there, and then possibly Friday night. And I know that sounds like a lot in the beginning, but I'm not talking about a long time. I'm talking about 10, 15, 30 minutes at the gym each day doing something focused, whether it's cardio and then some push-ups or whatever it is. I need to really get focused on all of that. So that's where I sit right now. Actually, where I sit right now is my backyard, but that's where I stand right now. Actually, I'm not even standing right now. I don't even know what to do with it right now. My brain is so tired. All right, that's it. That's it for today. I am focused on trying to refocus. How about that? Focused on refocusing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna focus on refocusing.